The question that I had, I was wanted to see if there's a way of getting around, like if you own a business, but if you're trying to like buy a property, but it like, oh, you got to have at least 2 years in business, but your business not in 2 years. Yeah, so if there's a way of getting around that, because I spoke with the guys from Detroit, and they say if your business not in 2 years, there's no way you could, of buying a property, and if you're not working for somebody else.
So what type of program are you trying to use? Like FHA conventional, like 3% down?
I was trying to buy them multifamily, but they was like, if it's like an investment property, my business got to be in 2 years, and I'm like, yeah, my business haven't hit 2 years yet. If there's another way of getting around that, I was like, no, you gotta wait for your business to at least hit the 2 year mark. So I don't know if that's gonna stop me from buying any property at all.
So if you're looking to buy with FHA conventional VA loans, yes. If you're looking to put in your LLC, you got the 20 to 25% down payment, then no, it won't stop you.
So I gotta have like a different LLC for the business instead of like the business, because my business I have is a trucking business. So I don't know that they want to mix that together.
Correct. You want to always have you don't want to commingle. So if you go with if you're buying real estate, it should be separate of your trucking business. So you can create a brand new LLC and make it happen from there.
Oh, okay. All right. Thanks. That's the only question I have.
I appreciate you.
Okay.
Thank you. Up next, we have Alexander. Please unmute yourself.
Hello. Can y'all hear me?
Loud and clear. What's going on, brother?
How you doing, brother, man? Appreciate you taking the time to do this. I went through your Home Buyers Blueprint 1 and 2. I was very much wanted to do an FHA loan, but I got offered a conventional loan, 3% with $20,000 worth of grants. Well, would you consider doing that? Rather than using the FHA loan, even though I was looking for a 4-unit and looking for a fixer-upper.
And they offered you a conventional with this $20K to buy only a single family?
It's up to 4 units. Sorry about that. It's up to 4 units, but it's got to be occupied, owner-occupied. And I think I can do a quick deed for an LLC.
All right, so let me stop you right there. All right, everybody listen to me very clear. Stop trying to quick claim deed your primary residences into LLCs. It doesn't matter. You're not helping yourself by doing that. You're actually going to hurt yourself, because if you transfer ownership of the property without the bank's written permission, then you can trigger what the due on sales clause, which means your loan could become due in a balloon payment within 30 to 60 days. And if you don't pay them, they can foreclose on you. There's absolutely no benefit for you guys to be thinking about putting the property, especially if it's your primary residence, in an LLC name. It's not going to really help you from a tax purpose. I understand from a liability perspective, but it's your first deal. You don't really have to worry about LLC. Not right now. If you're buying a house and if these people are giving you $20K conventional, you can still do up to a 4-family, then go for the conventional, right? Because honestly, it'll be easier for you now to do the 4-3-2-1, the next deal using FHA, because you didn't exhaust the FHA yet. So I would go with the 4-family conventional, get the OPM, which is that $20K, get your 4-family and live in it for at least 12 months. And then move on to another property.
Thank you so much. I appreciate the advice.
No doubt, brother. Thank you.
Yeah.
Up next, we have Making Amends. Please unmute yourself. You're unmuted. You should be able to go ahead and ask the question.
You hear me?
Yeah, loud and clear.
Yeah, how you doing, MG, man? My name is Ryan. I trust your better judgment. I'm 35 years old. I spent most of my life incarcerated. I got my CDL now, and I was thinking about either I only got a few $1,000s, and I was thinking about either purchasing a multifamily property or getting a truck. Do you have like any advice on which way I should go?
I would probably go with getting a truck because you're already driving. So I would probably focus on bringing in money, investing into your business first, bringing in enough capital so that way it makes it easier for you to buy multifamilies. So if I had to choose between buying a property and starting a business, me personally, I probably would start the business and work the business because a home is always going to be there. It's not going to go nowhere. And if you have, especially in the trucking business, where you have trucking is one of these industries where you can make a ton of money if done right. I would probably go with the trucking business first and get my money up, then move on to real estate.
Makes sense, man. I appreciate it.
No doubt, bro. Welcome home, bro. Whatever I can do to help, let me know.
All right. Thank you. Next we have Cassandra. You can go ahead and unmute yourself.
Hi, MG. I am a loan officer and a realtor in Las Vegas. So my question is about, is there a site or something for 203K for the HUD inspectors and companies, contractors that will accept the HUD program? I mean, the HUD payment schedule.
So you can go to find HUD consultants. Hold on, Queen, mute yourself for a second because the echo is coming through. So to find a HUD consultant, you can honestly just Google that. HUD has on a website. If you Google like HUD consultant Las Vegas, you'll probably see a bunch of stuff that'll come up there. Also on HUD's website, you can find consultants, but that list is kind of outdated. So I would go to that. I will also probably look at Facebook groups that are surrounded around like FHA. There's tons of them out there that's around 203Ks and HUD consultants, and I'll look for referrals there. And as far as finding lenders or anyone that, is going to lend for 203Ks, it's kind of the same process. Ask for referrals, Facebook groups, but there's really no website that will say, hey, here's all the approved. Well, on HUD's website, you can find all the approved lenders too for 203Ks, which is pretty much every lender in America. So you just gotta, when you're looking to choose a loan officer, you just need to know the 203K product. So that way, when you're interviewing them, you can determine if they truly have the skill set to get it closed. Because just because you offer a product doesn't mean you know how to close that product. Because especially when it comes to rehab loans, these loans are not easy to get done. They can be extremely difficult. And if you're dealing with someone who's inexperienced, that means your experience is going to be not a great one. So my advice to anybody who's looking to do any type of rehab loans, learn as much as you can about that rehab loan so you can make a better hiring decision to build your team.